Have you ever wondered how most broiler farmers achieve uniformity in their broiler flock? It is the joy of every broiler farmer to achieve uniformity in his or her flock, as this will add more zeros to his bank account. In this video, I'll be sharing with you how you can achieve uniformity in your broiler, thereby increasing your profit. Stay back, let's do this together. The uniformity of broilers is an achievement every broiler farmer aims to achieve during their production cycle. We all desire it greatly because it adds more zero to our bank account. That is, it adds more money to our bank account. But why is it that some farmers struggle to achieve this? The truth is that it is impossible to achieve 100% uniformity in your flock. And please note that the uniformity of your flock depends on the hatchery you got your chicks and your management practices. For instance, if some of your birds do not eat or have equal access to food and water, uniformity will be affected. Here are some ways through which you can achieve broiler uniformity. Firstly, ensure adequate spacing in your housing. That is, take stocking density into consideration. Now, this is how I take stocking density into consideration. When I am stocking my birds during dry season, that is during the hot season, if my pen can comfortably accommodate 300 birds, for instance, I reduce that number to 200 birds during the hot season. This is to ensure that they all have more than enough space, because during that season, you experience much heat. This will reduce the heat stress that the broiler might experience during this season. Secondly, as much as possible, construct your pen in such a way that there is cross ventilation and that the roof is high enough. Provide adequate feeders and drinkers. This will discourage competition among the flock. Now, another point you also need to note, you need to separate the bigger ones or the wide ones from the gentle or the slow growing one and serve them equally, or increase the feed that you give to the slow growth birds, that is the one that are smaller. So this separation you can do in the same pen by simply looking for wood or wire mesh to demarcate to partition the pen so that you can separate the flock, as I said. At 4 weeks that you switch to, that is the normal time you switch to finisher, because that's the normal time I normally switch from starter feed to finisher feed. Now, at this point, that is at 4 weeks, you need to continue feeding the smaller ones with starter that you started with from day one. That's for like few more days before you switch to finisher. This will ensure that they gain more weight before going to finisher. Now, you also need to note, you need to ensure that cool drinking water is available to the flock at all times. They must not be denied. Now, next, to get the best from your broiler chicken and help them maximize their growth potential, they must not be starved. This is very, very important. They must never be starved. So, stock the quantity you know that the money you have at your disposal can comfortably take care of without stress. Please note, the money someone promised you is not part of this money. This is because that person can disappoint you. Though broiler production or poultry farming in general is a game of number, it is the number of birds you stock and well cared for in terms of feeding and the rest that actually make the number of birds raised to be worth it. So, stock what you know your fund or the money at your disposal can comfortably take care of, and you'll be happy that you did. Avoid feeding your broilers, that is, avoid feeding your birds during the hot hour of the day. Feed your broiler from 6 a.m. to 12 noon and 4 p.m. or 5 p.m. daily. This is only when the temperature is too high. Otherwise, feed them based on your feeding schedule. Now, next, you need to reduce the brooding duration. If you are planning to brood or provide heat for your broiler for 3 to 4 weeks, then you are not planning for broilers. You may be planning for either layers or cockerel. This is because broiler generates a lot of heat that makes supplementary heat almost unnecessary except in cold days or cold regions. Broilers do not require supplementary heat during sunny day. Normally, when I am brooding my broilers, I stop providing supplementary heat after 4 to 5 days. At that point, they don't need it anymore. So the essence of providing a heat for them at that point is unnecessary. If you find this video helpful, kindly hit the subscribe button, like and comment in the comment section below, as this will go a long way in helping me to grow my channel and reach a larger audience. Thank you.